going back to that, Guangzhou opening with the Winston 3-3, I think, is going to be the key here. Rio still going crazy on that back line. Picks continue to come in.
Yeah, Young Longdo pops attack visor, takes on Hotba, gets Rio before he drops into the pit here, and Chengdu flips it right around.
That Valkyrie combination with the tack visor earns them the point back. Only 30% going over to the charge, so quick retake.
Back and Wayman taking a lot of damage. Control. That's a 3-kill from Hotba. Really? How did he catch them with that?
I don't know.
They're pushing the Hunters back. Maybe with this grab, they can make something happen, but the sound barrier seems to have prevented all damage. And that's going to be Charge, I think, finishing off this fight. Another EMP for good measure from Eileen, and that should be the end of point A. It will be Charge winning it 100% to 45. Not a bad start for Guangzhou. Hands right behind him. There we go. Chara down already. Guangzhou long finds one at the attack visor. Comes down. Like I said, coming from on high, you got a good angle on everything. And that sets up a nice team fight for the Hunters. Just a bit of cleanup here. And they should flip the point. They do. Finally getting some control percent. You have to tactical crouch. You never know when someone's going to solve the Widowmaker. No, barrage! Ooh, 3K barrage for Hotba. I like it. And right away, Chara gets the res. Resed, of course. Chara right there. But it's looking good for Charge right now. This not going to be enough for Jinmu. And that should be near the end of the map. Cleanup is all that there is remaining. Amon can't stay on the point. That's going to be a 2-0 on Oasis for the Charge. Great start for them. Givaltal getting aggressive now onto Shu, but yeah, man, that's a tough fight. Unless you come in and get the environmental kill. That's right. That's what you do. Happy Kenson with the Venom Bite at the end anyway.
What am I watching, Noah? What am I
watching? You are watching peak Overwatch, my friend. That's what you're watching right now. It's going to be the reset from Charge as they have to give up point A. There you go. Time and Kyo, the easy victim there. That's what happens, man. You're Zenyatta, you get caught by that. Unless you have a right click loaded up, there's nothing you can do. Charge is an easy team fight win. But the Hunters didn't have to use any ults, so you're okay. I mean, it's early. Ooh, the Shatter does not really connect with too many people. No kills. Hotba though, down as the reverse. Shatter comes in from Amon. And Hunters looking pretty good on this attack so far. Yeah, that's it, man. They take 2 points in style.
That's a huge stagger. Eileen was standing behind the boxes on the back of the point, and they have just gone back to taxi Happy back into position. And Youngzhou
The widow's kiss.
But aside from that, Charge getting all the kills. Can they finish it without the tank? There's the, ooh, the stick. He's gonna go to it, doesn't get the kill, but he's low enough. Amon getting slept, getting taken out. And that's gonna be Charge. Finally getting a lot of progress on A and a bit of tactical crouching at the end of it.
Nano boost on a Hotba as well, doing so much damage on the Zarya.
That should be about it for this this push here. Charge looking like they might be able to take point B real fast. And there goes Veltal. They've nearly got it. 2 ticks taken already. Chengdu waiting to come back in with Jinmu. Not quite zoned out there. Kyo can stay elusive for the moment. Now they've got Elsa, but again, just kind of streaming in here is going to buy time, but the grab is going to seal the deal. Charge with a great attack. Back onto the Tracer here.
They're going to try this again.
Oh,
Charge. Ooh, that is very nice way to start the map. It also forces the D.Va up into position, so Elsa had to move forward.
I mean, Rio just had an easy slam into a kill on Jinmu. They were able to set him up like a play pigeon.
I mean, that just ruined the entire defense from the Chengdu Hunters. They didn't want to have to use their Diva Jets and defensive matrix in order to cover Jinmu while he was asleep, but that's what ended up happening.
And Hotba with that nano boost is doing a ton of damage to Eamon. Back away. Look at that, single-handedly roasting the tank line.
Oh, he's doing so much damage right now.
Sure is. Charge comes through, but right into the other charging Reinhardt. And even though the sleep dart hits Hotba, it's looking really good for Guangzhou right now. 2 ticks taken already, and it's the same situation. One person coming in at a time to try to buy time, but nobody can get there. And Charge with a great time bank attack.
How do you even find shots on the Widowmaker?
Well, especially...
Okay.
Oh, well, never mind.
Just get headshot, whatever.
That's what you get for trying to analyze this, Monty. Happy's just gonna get the headshots. Everybody's trapped in that little room. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Or shooting pandas in a... No, that's really dark. We don't want to talk about that.
No, don't say that.
Fish in a barrel. We'll stick with that analogy. Really high before he brings the minefield down to his team, tries to get through, gets stunned by the shield bash, and taken out. And Hotba, I don't know, just couldn't find the opportunity he wanted. He's down 2, so just kind of weird in that nobody really got to use their ultimates in that fight. And Charge gonna buy even more time. The time bank of the Hunters.
I mean, this is great for Charge. They swapped off their comp, and they didn't have to use the EMP. It does not get better than that on a defense. Aggressively, are they? Oh, they're playing it super aggressively.
They're doing it. Nobody would have expected the EMP to be there. Full team EMP from Eileen.
The question, though, is respawns with the EMP. Guangzhou still has a chance.
There it is, the EMP. Put the grab right there for the Hunters, and it doesn't matter. You only need your left clicks when you've got that grab and everybody in it. And now the respawns don't look like they're going to be enough for the Charge. It is overtime, but it looks like the Hunters will keep themselves alive in this map.
Will the Wrecking Ball get there? No! Bounces harmlessly off the wall.
Happy running for it. There's Rio on the point right now, saving the minefield for this, and now Eileen with the EMP ready to go as the Hunters approach. Only 1 tick needed. Oh, and they get Guangzhou Long. He's out. There goes Jinmu. So in the last moment, Charge biding their time, and they play it out perfectly. That is going to be a map win and a 2-0 lead for the Charge going into the half.
Really nice execution there.
Jinmu has the barrage loaded up though. Here comes the tire. Guangzhou Long trying to get a couple picks on this Junkrat, just settles for Shu, and why not? Yveltal down though. Happy gets a big pick onto the Mercy, so no more reses for the defense. This is going to be a chance for Charge to come back fast.
Yes, it will. They should have this one right now.
Yep. Not sure if that's how you get the job done. Hotba with the self-destruct. He finds Jinmu. He knew he was out of position, couldn't get behind cover. Nero just basically taking it easy, pouring arrows into a big meaty target. Got that Dragon Strike ready to go. Oh, can he win? We can. Widowmaker. Or rather, Pharah. Self-destruct comes in. It's going to beat the sound barrier on the Hunters to protect them. Aelin did get knocked down a bit there by Rio. There's a big shatter coming in. Jinmu gets charged. Rio with a big kill for the Guangzhou Charge. And Elsa popped out of the mech. It's all Guangzhou right now as they finish up point C. Just a great sequence of ultimates that the Hunters just couldn't handle. That's it. That's the end of the round, and the Charge set a pretty good time here on Eichenwald.
Is trying to avoid Sombra and flashbang Sombra at the same time. Okay, well,
that happens sometimes.
Sometimes you don't get the Matrix down.
Yep, defense Matrix must have been on cooldown, or you just didn't see it happen. Live, which is a credit to his ability right there. Then gets 2 kills on the way out. Chengdu Hunter's still taking the point right now. They gotta get on the point here.
Another minefield.
Yeah, finally Rio gets it with the minefield. The Guangzhou Long finally finishing around. Great play from the McCree. Gets 4 in the end, and that's gonna be point A in style. I mean, I like the swap a lot for Guangzhou, right? Because now the shatter comes in. That was a big shatter. And that's gonna set up a nice team fight for the Hunters, and they're gonna win that one, but they're gonna try, but They get there with less than a meter to go. Rio down early, and you're just not gonna stop the payload at this point. And Hunter's just rolling through the charge in the end anyway. They have the sound barrier. They're gonna have no trouble finishing this fight. I was looking for one here. Oh man.
No one.
Roadhog, I think, body blocking, preventing Young John Long from taking that
Heroes
hit.
never
There's one.
Oh,
Nice shot.
right around the corner. Not going to be a res on that one just yet.
Probably not.
You have to shoot the tire, basically.
Pretty much. Your only hope. Well, you can keep Shu on there and have him pop the breather anyway. You can survive the tire that time. Oh,
they got
Happy,
it!
Happy to just shoot it. That's crucial. I mean, if they can be, that's insane. Dragon Strike preventing the engage for the most part. Jinwoo down early, didn't get anything done on that Genji. And now Among and the rest of the team diving in. Yveltal really low, has to duck behind the wall. Got John Long down in the meantime though. And Elsa out of the Diva suit, nothing he can do. And that's gonna be it. They're gonna take point B even. A little bit of tactical crouching from Nero. Welcome to Overwatch League. Get it back again. Among's shield has got down, and now he is. Nero with a nice clutch kill there. Rio barely getting healed by that Mercy. I can't believe Chara is keeping the Ariza alive right now. Rio is living another whole hog now. What an insane fight.
Shu has been crazy good on the Roadhog on this push.
I think this may be where the push ends, but what a push it has been. Nero pushes a Dragon Strike through there. That's going to be a good amount of damage on the Hunters, but not enough. Shu finally down. What a push for the charge. That is how you do it.
Point, and then pray they can somehow make it all the way here. Nero yoinked out of the sky.
First bad. They call that the reverse yeet, I think.
The reverse yeet.
That's what the kids say. Char down, Rio down as well. Hunter's looking pretty good at the end of point A here.
No one can hide from my sight.
It'd be crazy if we saw both teams actually push it all the way through. Oh, Kyo, his hook got blocked, and Amon, oh, he pulled Hop off! He didn't get the EMP!
He didn't get to EMP,
Oh, no.
They tracked him down. Chengdu has stalled out the Guangzhou combos twice in a row.
What is this series we're watching right now? This is some of the most insane Overwatch I've ever seen. Charge holding the payload for the moment. There's a shatter.
The fat shatter.
Rio gets 4 with the shatter, and that's gonna deliver the charge, the victory in this fight. And it should be the victory in this series as well, as this is where the payload will stop. Eichenwald goes to Guangzhou.
Yeah, this is typically where we see teams defend in the mirror. It's right around this corner because the choke gives equal advantage to both teams, but defensive teams have more cover in this position.
Just the way the market stalls kind of curve around the payload there too.
Yeah.
Makes it really easy for the defender. That said though, Hunter's doing a good job of rotating around, pushing the charge back. Euro gets a grab, uses it right away. Are they gonna be able to get kills off that? Kyo has his transcendence, and Rio brings a charge to take down Young, and that's gonna push the Hunters back. So the grab, the transcendence, and then we've seen it a lot. The Reinhardt gets the charge to turn it around. But there's a self-destruct. Hop and pushing it off the edge at the last moment. They lose Chara anyway. Looks like this is probably going to result in a point A take.
Yeah.
For the Hunters. That's super aggressive, buddy.
He got booped.
I think so. Yeah, oh, another big shatter comes in from Jichiren, and Hunters with another easy team fight win. Drop that self-destruct as well.
Big
and now
shatter.
a shatter gets dropped by Rio, gets 2 kills off the back of that one as well. Kyo can't escape, and that's the hold that the charge needed. Now the sound barrier is all Charge has to try to keep this going. The shatter from Rio doesn't get anything for them, and that's going to be Hunters getting it done. Here we go. Hunters trying to defend. Here's the Charge push forward. Jichiren in a lot of trouble. Gets carved off for the team. Gets carved down. Jinwoo in a lot of trouble too, and now just icing on the cake. Rio pushes forward for a charge. That is going to be a very quick fight. Shatter comes in. Oh, that one doesn't work out so well. Rio is the one who comes up big this time. Why not, man? Nero, he's going for it. Just drops that grab right on the faces of the Hunters. Kyo goes down early. There's a kill on the Happy, though. They equalize. Now Elsa sends in the self-destruct. Rio stunned. Barely didn't get that shield up in time. Chara down as well. Finished off by an uppercut from the Lucio, and Now the Hunters will push back. Struck, no kills out of that one. Rio going, oh, they lost Hotba. That's a big pick. Dia, Chichiren, and now Rio in a lot of trouble. Zarya shield comes in, doesn't matter. The rest of the charge dropping, and it looks like the Hunters might be able to come away with at least a map win here. Chara trying to stealth push the payload, and he's actually moving in a good amount. They're not turning onto him. They're too worried about Rio and his Earthshatter opportunities here, but Chara down. They can't stand the payload, and the Hunters in the end do take a map. Let's take a look at our player of the match, brought to you by Omen by HP. It is going to be none other than Hotba. That's right. The Ba is back.
You just have to love the style he played with over the course of this series, showing once again why he's such a versatile threat for the Guangzhou charge. It does make them very hard to game plan. He does go back and forth, the D.Va, the Zarya, the Tracer, the Pharah, the Sombra, all heroes he played over the course of this match.
Yeah, really one of the most versatile players we have in the league, and he's just so good on so many things. There's his D.Va stats. As you can see, you know, a lot of final blows, a lot of, and as many self-destruct kills as deaths. It's kind of fun.